What's up, guys? So right now I'm going to show you something pretty cool. If you're nerdy like me, then you use a graphing calculator like this one, a TI-84 Plus Silver Edition is what I use, but anything TI-84 or TI-83 would work just fine. But basically, so the TI-84, 83, they have programs on there, or you can upload programs on there, but you need a certain software to download. So the software that I use is this one, the TI Connect C software for Windows EXE. So you just go in, download it, click on it, it'll install, put it on your computer, and then I guess I'll show you what it looks like. It's pretty easy to download. Or to install it, you download and install a regular, nothing fancy. Alright, so while we're at it, I'm also going to download a program just to show you. Let's see, what website was this? Yeah, I just Googled TI-84 Plus programs. It's the very first one. And so there's a bunch of these different programs you can choose that have to do with math, and there's other ones you can find like games and stuff. I guess I'll show you a game here in a little bit. But anyways, my favorite one is the Quadratic Formula quadratic solver program. It basically gives you the roots of a quadratic function, which comes in very handy whenever you're trying to, or whenever you're in college algebra or algebra 2 sometimes, maybe even calc, actually really any math. So of course just go with the first one because it has the best rating right here. Alright, so now that you have it downloaded, this is what it looks like. And so you're going to need a regular mini USB connector for your TI-84. So plug it in. So I'm going to go ahead and plug mine in, and this is what it shows up. It should register right away. So I'll show you kind of the interface, or what I've learned in the past 10 minutes of doing this. So let's say I want to take a screenshot. And so I just put in two functions real quick. So I'm going to take a screenshot, and I'm on my graph, and so it just shows you what that screenshot is. I guess that's a bigger picture. So it was just two functions and I graphed it. So basically, yeah, you can delete them, you can move them around, you can put them in your homework, whatever you want to do. So right here you have screen capture. Obviously that's pretty straightforward. You have calculator explorer. So this is what's going to show up. This is pretty much the memory of your calculator. As you can see right here, it says location of all these, I guess they're variables. So they're all in RAM because that's the only memory that this calculator has. It's all flash RAM. There's no hard drive or anything like that, which is good in some sense because it's fast, but it's also bad because you can't have that much. Obviously there's only 23 kilobytes, which is not crazy big, but it's enough for a graphing calculator. So this is also really cool. It's a program editor, and so if you want to write your own TI Basic program, which I've done in the past for some classes, you just kind of, well, I don't know, I haven't really messed with it yet, but I might make a couple of my own programs. But yeah, that's that. I guess I'll make a separate video on that someday, maybe. I don't know. Alright, so right now I'm going to show you how to put that program that we downloaded a little bit ago, the Quadratic Formula one. So you go up to this icon up here, and it says Add Content from Computer to Connected Calculator. So you right click on it, and you go in and select wherever you downloaded that original the original Quadratic Formula or Quadratic program to, and I think it's Quad. I think that's the name, the official name. So you go ahead and click on that, and it'll bring you to this window. And so right here it's the name, and then the name that your calculator is, which is the name that the program is, and then the location. You don't want archive because then you can't run the program. You want to put it in RAM. So you're going to switch over to RAM, and you're going to select what calculator you want. Obviously we only have one in. Unless you have more than one, then you need to pick which one, but for today I only have one in. And then you go ahead and click send. So I actually already have it on my calculator, so I'm not going to send it. I'm just going to cancel. And then you go ahead and click refresh, and after you refresh it, you go down to program where it says type. You go down to where it says program, and it should be in there, the quad program. and it'll show you the size, 429 bytes, and it's in your RAM, which is where we wanted it. So that's how you put a program on. You could go to any website you want, as long as it's the correct kind of program for TI-84 or maybe even TI-83 if you want. So I think they use the same sort of programming language, TI Basic. So that's that. I guess I'll go ahead and show you what the program itself looks like. So what you're going to do on your calculator, let me see if I can do this. What you're going to do is hit program, and it should look like something like this after you hit program, as long as quad is in there. And then go ahead and click enter. Alright, and so now it should look like that. So you go ahead and click enter again, and it's going to bring you up to the very first question. It says, what's A? Obviously, if you know the quadratic, or you know a formula for a quadratic, it's ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And so let's say A is going to be our 1, so I'm going to type in 1. I'm going to click enter. So that was 1, and we're going to say B is 2. I'm going to click enter. So that was 2. Now I'm going to say C is 1. And I know this is going to work out because I've done this before, that I won't get any imaginary numbers or anything. So we get x is minus 1 and x is minus 1. So we get a repeated root, obviously. And this is, I guess, the quadratic formula up here, negative b plus or minus b squared, you know the quadratic formula. You should, if you're watching this video. Otherwise, you should go learn it because it's a pretty awesome formula. So let's see what it does if I put in a imaginary. So we're gonna we're gonna start a new program. All right, so we'll say 1. I'm gonna look really dumb if this isn't imaginary. 1. We'll go with 5. I'm sure that's gonna trip it up. And we'll go 6. Oh, well, look at that. It's real. It's not imaginary. I just made myself look dumb. Let's retry this. We're gonna say A is 1. B is, let's go 3. And C is 2. Alright, well, that's also a real root. So I don't know my quadratic formula. I guess I'll work on it later to see if I can find an imaginary. Okay, I did the math myself, and I figured out the coefficients to find a imaginary roots problem. So we're going to go back to the program, and I just want to show you guys what it looks like. I mean, it's not imperative that you see it, but I think it would be good content for this. So the coefficients are 1, 0, 2. So I'm just doing a screenshot so you guys can see what the thing is showing me. So 102 gives me plus or minus I to the square root of 2. So square root of 2 is 1.4, blah, blah, blah. And then I is obviously the notation for an imaginary number. So I'm not quite sure what this disk means, -8. I'll figure that out later. But so yeah, that's the quadratic formula solver, quadratic solver for TI-84. Thanks for watching.